Hey guys, back at it. This is day 118 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This was started off of my 100-day challenge, which was prompted in a meditation devotional session. I just felt very led to record and post my daily diaries and just gonna see what happens. So I've been really enjoying all the growth and expansion. I've been really enjoying just getting my voice out there and being more comfortable verbalizing things. And I just thank you guys so much for being here and being with me and sharing in this experience too. So let's get into day 118. So today is Saturday. It's the big Halloween party. I've been prepping this for a little while, and I've been slowly decorating the house and getting things together. Really just more of the enjoyment and excitement about sharing my favorite time of the year with other people. So I put the invitation out to some friends and my kids' friends, and it's really, even if it was just me and my kids, I would enjoy the party. So we shall see who comes. I know that my friends, some of them couldn't come, so we'll see. But my daughter, she has almost all of her friends coming, so that's going to be exciting. So I have a little cookie decorating table set up. I have my espresso machine all ready to go just to make coffees and hot chocolates if the need arises. I have decorated my front yard and have a fog machine and have some black lights and just some little food items because it is a later party, so it's not around any normal eating time. I got some punch that I'm putting together, and I decided to go get some dry ice for that. Now, the house is all decorated, it's all ready. I think we've cleaned everything and sorted everything, and I've kind of gotten some of my makeup prepped and hair done. So I did a long straightening of my hair because it's super curly, and that did take a lot of time. And while I'm doing that, I've been just listening to music. So I have shifted from my normal consuming audiobooks, books, podcasts, and whatnot. And I think I'm just in a space of fatigue with information. So I have shifted to just vibing and listening to music that makes me excited, makes me joyful, and yeah, just still trying to sort through and deal with emotions that pop up and feelings and being present and being in the moment, giving myself grace and love and just moving through this process. So excited about the party. Kids are excited about the party. House is all ready to go. I had popped out to the dollar store to just grab a few last minute things, and had an interesting conversation with a lady in line. And I was just trying to be present and understanding of what the interaction was for. And I think the more of these elevator encounters I have with people, these little small, connections, it's making me more aware of other questions I could be asking and how I could be navigating them instead of just having surface level conversations and talking about just general things. I could be asking more questions of depth. And so that's kind of what I realized after I stepped away from this conversation. The lady was talking about, Halloween, because I had all the stuff in my basket, and that, she stopped doing Halloween when she was a teenager, a young person, and it was a fun time for her, but she just felt like, it wasn't something that she could continue. So I walked away from that, just accepting what she was saying and accepting my reaction in the moment. But I know that in the future, when I come across an interaction like that, I could ask a question of depth that says, well, why didn't you continue? Even though we're adults, we can still enjoy the things we enjoyed as children. Lean into that excitement, lean into that joy. But I didn't think of it in the moment. So this is all just me learning about connection and learning about how deep a connection can be, even if it's just that hotel elevator experience, the very quick, not somebody who's like your friend, not somebody who you know, but just somebody who you're interacting with, and how you can bring depth to that. So that was kind of an interesting, cool thing to have happen. I pretty much everything in the house was done, and I decided to go to Harris Teeter to get the dry ice for the punch. I really thought it would be cool. I've never done dry ice before, to just pick up some and see how it goes. And so another friend of mine told me just to get it directly before I needed it. And so I go to Harris Teeter. I have my hair done. I have my makeup done for my costume, and just in like all black, kind of like leggings and a zip up hoodie thing. And I'm feeling it, and I'm just going there to get my dry ice. And the lady was super sweet, and I was telling her like how I've never used it before, and it's for a party. And so we had a really fun conversation about that. And I was trying really hard not to have an energy of busyness or like I'm running behind. So I was just, again, pushing myself into feeling like I'm creating my own time. What I'm doing throughout the day is meant to happen. It's on my timeline. Nothing is late. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I got the dry ice and I brought it home, and it was really kind of cool. I looked up a video just so I was sure on how to handle it, and I put it in like a small cup to test it. And I was like, yelled for the kids to come down. I was like, oh my gosh, come down, look at this, this is really cool. And so they thought that was cool too. And then everybody started to show up, and my daughter's friends were there, and they were all, having really cute, fun conversations and interacting, and decorating cookies and having snacks and dancing, and playing board games. And it was just a really nice time to see them interact. My neighbors from next door came over. I think I had in a previous diary post mentioned that I wanted to invite them, and my Amazon delivery accidentally got delivered to them. So this interaction happened where I was able to invite them. So that was really fun to get to know them a little bit more. And then my good friend, who we always connect and hang out, and we, for the most part, have like a weekly standing hangout session. And time can go by so very quickly when we're hanging out and talking and interacting. But she came over, and so it was like a very nice, intimate party. My son did not want to come down because of all the middle school girls that were here, and that was fine. He expressed that he wished he could have come down, but he was just struggling with feeling nervous, feeling a little scared. And I just went up periodically to encourage him to come down, that, I would be there, and he, didn't have to feel nervous around me, and he didn't have to go and hang out with all of the girls. He could hang out with me, or he could do his own thing. But he just decided to stay up there in his room and come on down after everybody had left. So that was completely fine. And this is, part of him learning. So I can't force anything. And we'll continue to work on his strengths and him feeling nervous, or what that means to him. And I just am always trying to support the kids through whatever they're feeling, and not force my feelings or how I think they should feel on them, just because they have to learn on their own for some things. And sometimes that's the best way. So we just had a great party, a great time. had the black light, had the fog machine. My daughter laid out in the front earlier in the day, and I taped white tape around her, and so it was like this dead body outline. It was hilarious because we were doing this whole thing of like, well, if you were shot in the front, how would you fall? If you were stabbed with a knife, if somebody came from behind, and we were just doing all these different scenarios, and then, you know, we were just laughing about it, and I was just taping the white line around her. So that was kind of a funny thing. And I mean, it looks really cool. I love it. I wish I could keep it up all year because it just brings me joy, all the spooky season stuff. But the HOA last year had a problem with me just having little skeleton lanterns. So sadly, we do live in an HOA community, so I will not be able to keep up my decorations, but I will keep them around as long as I can. And just enjoy it while I can. But inside of my house is definitely going to keep spooky decorations. We even talked about getting a black tree this year for Christmas and just keeping Halloween, but then putting up our Christmas ornaments on this black tree. So that is what I will do now that it's super close to Halloween being over, is looking for that black tree on sale. So exciting. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. Please drop me a comment, share, like, subscribe, and I wish you the most wonderful, blessed, awesome, fabulous, magical day you can ever imagine. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.